Sir Edmund Rockwell is a chemist from London and an absolute genius. When he first woke up on the island, all he cared to do was explore and research the plants and animals there. However, Rockwell has a malicious desire for power, which begins him on a dark path. Rockwell felt entitled to rule the entire island because he believed he was the most intelligent person there. After moving on to Scorched Earth, Rockwell always felt insulted and undercut by other survivors, making him paranoid. Because of this, he poisoned a celebratory feast of one of the larger tribes called the Burning Phoenix. Now here's where things get really interesting. Rockwell did a lot of research into element, which he called Edmundium after his own last name. While on Aberration, Helena says that he could not go a single sentence without mentioning it. Rockwell became so obsessed with element that he took some element in liquid state and injected it into himself, out of anger and frustration with the other survivors, specifically to prove he was superior over Helena. This was the action that corrupted Rockwell and turned him into the giant, corrupted tentacle monster that he is today. In his rage and with his power, Rockwell destroyed the Aberrant Ark, which is why the obelisks are all damaged and you are unable to safely go outside during the day. After Rockwell is defeated on Aberration, we don't hear anything more about him and he is thought to have been left dead on Aberration. However, when he is defeated, he exclaims that he will come for them when his Ark lands on Earth. When the survivor wakes up on extinction after ascending off of Aberration, corruption is found there as well in the form of the Titans, especially the King Titan. After defeating the King Titan, Helena shows up in her Homodeus form that she ascended to after completing extinction as well. When the Arks come down on Earth, Aberration is seen in the background, and this must be when Rockwell makes his move. After completing extinction and being back on Earth, we find the survivor awaking inside the Genesis simulation with a robot partner that is based on Helena, duly named HLNA, or Helena. Through the Genesis simulation, you can find glitches with a deep, gravelly voice showing complete and utter disrespect for you. These glitches have all been caused by the corrupted avatar, who is actually Rockwell. After infusing element into himself, Rockwell was able to pass beyond the boundary separating biology and technology, and fuse with the Genesis simulation to become the new controller of it. He is responsible for the bog not having a boss, each and every glitch, and the corruption found on survivors when you come out of the simulation at the end of Genesis. Rockwell attempts to keep the survivor in the Genesis simulation because he knows if they are able to leave, he will be in danger. When the survivor and HLNA come out of the Genesis simulation, Rockwell uses a tentacle to grab the survivor and pull him down into Genesis Part 2. In the Genesis Part 2 trailer, we hear Rockwell explaining that he has moved past biological and technological means to become part of the lifeboat, a giant spaceship that was meant to be a temporary home until humans found a new planet to live on that wasn't corrupted. Using his newly formed powers, Rockwell created new life forms and biomes to try and destroy the survivor before the survivor destroys him. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. This was a lot of fun to make. I've never done like an animation type thing like this. But yeah, if you enjoyed it and learned something new, leave a like on the video. You know what to do.